What's up, guys? We'll give everybody a minute to get in here. What up, Roger? What's up, buddy? Big Block 402. What's up, bud? Chris and Rhonda, how's it going? Alan Parkinson, how you doing, buddy? Did I miss anybody? Nope. Having a pretty rough day here on the farm. On top of all of my engine issues, which I'll show you guys here in a second, now my truck is down. Wanted to leave this morning and nothing. So I'm currently waiting on a tow truck from the dealership to come get my truck. And yeah, it's just like, if it could fall apart for BRG right now, it's falling apart. It is just an absolute mess right now. So you know what? Figure I'd get on here and chat with you fine people for a minute, right? Do me a favor, smash that like button while you're in here. It helps out the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. But yeah, to say it sucks out loud around here is an understatement right now. It is unfreaking real. Unreal. At least I got my root beer, I guess. Boy, I'm telling you, Alan, that's the truth. That's what everybody was telling me this morning. Like, you know, I must be like in like an old vintage painting somewhere, clearly kicking a dog or something, because I have just had the worst luck that you can imagine right now. It's unreal. Unreal. Just keep taking them on the chin, man. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Yep, Big Block, it's dang, man, for sure. Yep, it's a gas motor. It's a Hemi. I don't know what the deal is with it. I thought it was a starter solenoid or the starter because technically it's one piece. You know, it's Mopar, right? But we got up there to look, and then they can kind of like look. The truck is hooked up to some kind of like computer system. Like I can read the stats on my phone, right? Well, I went up to the dealership and they looked at it and it said oil delivery system. So I'm wondering if she's stuck. I don't know. I looked at the oil. It didn't look bad. You know what I mean? The truck only has 40,000 miles on it. It's a brand new truck. I don't know. So I called Stellantis, who I guess owns Dodge now or whatever. And they're sending somebody to come get it. I'm going to follow them up to the dealership. We're going to figure out what the deal is and kind of go from there. But yeah, I'm telling you, you can't make this crap up. It's unreal. It's a Hemi. That's all you need to say. I mean, I can't say nothing. I've had pretty good luck with the Hemis, and I beat the crap out of these trucks, but it is what it is. What made me start doing YouTube? The love for cars, man. I've loved them my whole life, and you know what? I just started filming one day, and here we are, what, 3 years later? But no, I enjoy it. I mean, I want to pull my hair out right now, but what do you do? Brad, it's a Hemi. Yep. David said Mopar, no par. Yeah. It is what it is. To be honest with you, they're this computerized BS they put on these things, it don't matter. Let's just be honest. If it's a Chevy, Ford, Dodge, Toyota, well, I really can't say a whole lot about Toyota. They usually go 1,000,000 miles, but you know what I mean? It is what it is, right? Oh, just my truck, Daryl. Hold on a minute. That's my driver. Let me see what he said. Hold on. All right, says he's on his way. He's been on his way for an hour now. Well, hold on, guys. Let me get that. Hold on. Let me figure out how to do this. If I lose you, I'll come back on. Hold on. Bear with me. All right. All right. Do I still have everybody? Drop me a thumbs up down there if y'all can hear me now. Let me get this thing reset up. Someone give me a thumbs up. Let me know we're good. If not, I'll restart this thing. All right, we're good. All right, Daryl, back to answer your question. I think you asked it last. Anyway, my truck's tore up. That was just the delivery driver or the tow driver. He is on his way to get it, and we're going to run it up to the old dealership and see what the deal is. Let me catch back up with everybody. Mohawk said, what the heck? Yeah, what the heck? It's sitting there dead. 92 to 95 Honda Civics. Yeah, not a bad car. Jay said a 91 CRX. I love CRX. That's nice. Those are good cars. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I'm kind of just sitting here. I'm going to go ahead and give you an update on the engine ordeal right now. I'll take you off the stand. I'll go over here and show you what the deal is. Unfortunately, we lost Grimm's engine as well as Noisy Crickets. We thought we were going to be able to save Grimm's. Didn't happen. We lost it too. So yeah, let me flip you around or take you over there, show you what we got, and then we'll kind of get back into this mess. I'm probably just going to go live till he gets here. Well, you know, just stay here while he loads up the truck, and then I'm going to follow him to the dealership. And then once we get to the dealership, we're going to see what the deal is with it. And I already told him if it's something major with the truck, it's theirs. I'm just going to buy another truck. I'm not going to fool around with waiting for that one to be, if it's an engine deal or something like really crazy. You know, we're going to strip the old decals off of it. I'm just going to go in there and buy another truck, and then they can have that one. So we'll trade it in is what I'm saying. And then they can figure it out. But anyway, let me show you these engines right quick. Get off there. All right, y'all smash that like button for me. Let me flip you around. All right, so here's Grimm's engine. Thought we were able to save this, or was going to be able to save it. Well, you see this big old crack right here? It runs all the way down. There's one crack, and then the other crack is here, runs all the way down. So that block is shot. So that one's going to go in the old circular file cabinet. And then I'll take you down here. Jenny, what's going on? Yeah, unfortunately, it might be this one that's bad this time. I don't know. It's got 40,000 miles on it. Don't know. Don't care. We'll take it up to the dealership. If it's bad, you know, they can have it, and I'll just get another truck. So, yeah, that orange engine was Grimm's block. And then down here on my trailer is Noisy Cricket's block. I'll show you it right quick. Kind of give you guys an update, and then whoever watches this back. Hold on, let me get to the other side here. So he split. I don't know if you can see that with it all wet, but yeah, it's split all the way back and down. So that was Noisy Cricket's block. The good news is I've spent the last day and a half with Jason up at Calvert Racing Engines, and we've got Grimm's engine. Well, yeah, Grimm's engine, which is up here in the truck, is being reassembled as we speak. I was supposed to be up there this morning helping with that and Noisy Crickets, but, you know, here we are. So, yeah, so we should, I'm hoping to have all of my engines ready to go back in the cars this weekend, which would be sweet. And then we can get back on the road. But while this is down, I've been running around in, you know, the go-kart here, which it's for a fat man. It's interesting to get in and out of. Let me set you back up here. Hold on. Alrighty then. If it's bad, trade it in. Oh, if it's bad, I'm not keeping it. I already told them that. Up there this morning, I'm not fooling with it. I'll just go buy me a truck. I've been wanting a dually anyway, so that gives me a reason to buy a dually. Rickardy's in the house. What's up, bud? David said 454. No, those blocks there are 360 blocks. Matthew said, "Hey man, you getting handed lemons lately, but you'll make lemonade." Boy, I hope so, dude. I'm so tired of catching him in the chin. It's ridiculous. Yesterday I was just defeated, right? Worked at Calvert's all day, had a good day assembling engines. I mean, everything's rocking. I mean, it sucked because we had to buy additional engines. Is what it is, right? Got all the engines assembled, dealing with all that jazz, and then come home and it's just crap I had to do here. And then I get up this morning, go to fire that up, and nothing. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me right now. Adrian said, Michigan, okay. How's the rebuilding going? It's going good. I cannot complain. I'm telling you guys, if you could go over to Calvert Racing Engines on Facebook, drop them a like, and just somewhere in the comment in there, just put, you know, BRG sent us, or thanks for helping BRG or whatever. Because between him and Advanced Auto Parts right now, these guys are phenomenal. I mean, the teamwork that's been happening in the last couple of days is insane, right? We call Advanced, we go, we need this, and this, and this. We need it like yesterday, and they have bent over backwards, Darren and them up there, to get us parts. They have it sent strictly to Calvert's Racing Engines. We get the parts out and boom, 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 boom. And the dedication these guys have is second to none. I love them dearly. But we are knocking it out. I love it. Wishes there to give you a hand. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I really do. But we're in there like swimwear right now. We just got to get, again, Graham's engine hopefully will be done by tomorrow. We can jump straight into Noisy Cricket, get that one done this weekend, get them home, get them put back in the cars. I mean, they're brand new engines at this point, right? So we're going to have to break them in, get everything dialed in, and then get them ready to go. Dennis said, good morning, Chris. Good morning, Dennis. How are you, sir? My only concern is taking brand new engines. You guys know I don't like throwing the blowers and the superchargers on brand spanking new engines and then let them eat. So if we make it to Summer Nats in time, we might just run them both NA and just go out and have fun. Obviously, we're not going to be any competition whatsoever without the superchargers, but it'd be cool just to go down and hang out and be fun. And then we'll just leave the cars there or bring them back. It don't matter. And then we'll swap the superchargers out for Burnout Rivals Freedom 500, which is the season opener for the Burnouts in Bradenton. Lone Cross Scotty, what's up, buddy? Been a minute since I've seen you in here. BRG Strong has a strong meeting and serves a purpose well. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Are you bench testing or just throwing them in the rides? Essentially, we're just getting them done. We're going to test them real quick, and we're going straight in the cars. To be honest with you, I would love to put them on a run stand, run them, do all that jazz, dyno them, get them ready. But I'm against the clock. I'm just out of time. If we're going to make it for Summer Nats, I know it's going to suck to say this, but I just don't have the time to go through all that right now. You know, the cars were dialed in and ready to go. They were supposed to be on a trailer last Monday to be in Florida already. And, essentially I crapped the bed on that deal. It is what it is at this point. No sense in me being mad about it anymore. It's been a little over a week. But, I'm trying to keep this positive. What I love is we found out about this, roughly a week and some change ago, and I made a few simple phone calls to Jason at Calvert Racing Engines and Darren up at Advanced and said, here's what happened, here's the deal, this is what we need to try to make happen. And they were both like instantly. Jason's like, right now, he's like, get him up here, we'll shut everything down, and we're going to make this happen one way or the other. And he has simply held to his word in that fashion, right? And him and his dad up there have done nothing but open their shop up to us and, making it happen one way or the other. And the same with Darren at Advanced, being hit with part after part after part, trying to get this, that, and the other, and then trying to get it right this second, he's doing everything in his power to make that happen. And so far, it's working out perfect. I love it. I can't compliment them both enough, is what I'm saying. And then TNF Signs, right? As you guys know, they do all our merch here and the stickers and all the stuff for you guys. Even with all this going on, they're still trying to get everything ready. They're essentially taking over and trying to get it all ready for us, because I can't be there obviously to help. So the people the way I've supported this channel are hands down the best around. It's awesome. I love it. The community is insane. David said, sounds like the right people are building you new engines and no bench needed. Yeah, we went through a lot of stuff. Well, it was actually something we found yesterday with Grem's engine, right? I mean, all the internals of these engines were perfect. Nothing happened to because of the ice. But when we pulled Grem's engine and we started pulling the rods and pistons out, we noticed the bearings were bad, right? Now, this is a new engine. I think they only run it a couple times down there. So we cleaned everything up, put the pistons on and tested them, and the pistons were out of round. Or I'm sorry, the rods were out of round from on the crank, so it was wearing out the crank bearings. So I might have only got 1 or 2 runs on that before we'd either spun a bearing or whatever in Grem. So it was kind of a blessed situation that it happened, really, right? And then in Noisy Cricket's engine, when we tore it down, we found the rod bolts were stretched, right? And that would have eventually been in a couple runs in, and we would have ultimately detonated Noisy Cricket's engine to be, anyway. So I know this sucks, but it was almost like a blessing in disguise that this happened, because we were able to find little things that were wrong with the engines that ultimately we would have had to tear up to find out anyway. So I'll take it. Let me get cut up here. Mohawk, what's up, buddy? How are you? Dennis saying hello. Mac wrote me a letter here. Chris, don't feel bad. I haven't been able to touch my car since Sunday. Everything has stopped me from working on it. And this paint job, nothing but nightmare. I've lost. You'll get it, dude. It'll come together. One thing's for sure. If you're trying to do anything in this burnout world, be prepared for just aggravation and setting money on fire all the time. It's a blast, but it ain't cheap. 2 spray guns. These spray guns show up. Can't wait to get back to painting. Well, hopefully it all works out for you, buddy. Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, I'm just sitting here essentially waiting on a tow truck. We're going to get this thing up to the dealership and see what happens. Hulk Hogan. I like that. Hulk Hogan's tights. I like that. When Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone, he already had 3 missed calls from Chuck Norris. I love it. That's awesome. Matthew said, my original plan was to take March off for my birthday to get started on the Firebird, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Man, I hate to hear that, dude. I can't wait to see what you do with that car. It's going to be sick. Twisted said, Daryl, I have 3 paint guns, same one for 8 years or so. Good deal. No, I don't want to try to add a sticker on here. I don't know what YouTube's trying to do. All right, got rid of that, I think. Hold on, let me get my root beer. But other than that, guys, that's it. Riggerty said no starter or seized engine. No starter or seized. Yeah, I would rather be a starter issue. I would 100% love it for to be that. I don't want no engine issues. I don't want to have to deal with that today. I really don't. This crap here, I don't have it with me, but like all this electronic stuff is what I think causes 90% of the problems with these things. Check the lug on the starter and the nuts come loose. Yep, I would. But, you know, with it being what it is, I'd have to take the tire off in the inner fender just to get to those studs on top of the starter. And if I do that, then, you know, the old warranty is void. So I'm going to let them deal with it. I got to get a mobile job. Good luck to you, brother. Oh, I got to get to a mobile job. Well, you be safe, brother. Be good. Yeah, Rickardy, it's an unknown issue. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I have a feeling it's the starter or the starter solenoid, but I don't know for sure. I'm hoping something as simple as that, and we can move on. Sorry, getting updates from the driver. It's satellite deal, you know. He thought his truck was locked up, gave it all kinds of codes too. Yeah. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. Again, I'm not mad about it or upset. It's aggravating. It truly is. But like I said, if it's something bad to where the truck is like, if it's an engine issue, let's say, I don't care. I'll just buy a new truck. I'll trade that one in for what it is, and they can fix it and they can resell it, and I'll just get a new truck. I've been looking for a dually anyway. Like I said, we'll just get a dually, and that one can go. Get your 1 ton. Yep, that's what I think I'm going to do. If this is something major, I'm just going to get the dually and be done with it. If I'm being straight with you, I've already cleaned everything out of it. All my personal items out of it, all my paperwork. I've got it set up right now to where if I buy a new truck, that one's staying. You know, they'll strip the decals off when they go to detail it or whatever. But if it's something real bad, I have no intentions of bringing that truck back. I was looking at dualies up there the other day, but they're not cheap. So we'll just see what happens. Trying to get this to where I don't lose you in the light here. Mohawk said, I spent all weekend replacing the water pump and fan belt on my sister's 66.7 Cummins, and her Ram it fought me every turn. I bring the planetary alignment on all this crap. Yep. There's a lot of stuff. When I ordered that truck, those of you who've seen my truck like personally, I ordered it with no bells and whistles. Like, it has power nothing. And I tried to get rid of these fobs and then push start buttons. I think that's 90% of the problem with a lot of the newer vehicles. I tried to get it just key turn and get rid of this crap together, but they wouldn't do it at all. It had to be this. It's some interface with the speedometer and all that crap on there. But other than this piece of crap, that truck it's manual 4-wheel drive. It's manual crank. It's manual seats. It's manual everything with exception of this. And if I could get rid of it, I would. I'm just over it. If I didn't have all this other crap going on right now with the cars, this wouldn't be that big a deal. It wouldn't be. I've been down this road before. It's compounding the crap on top of everything. It's just aggravating. Davey, didn't you mean to say gay in this live? No. Didn't mean to. Wasn't saying that at all, I guess is what I'm saying. All right, you all sit there a minute. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay. Let me see. What year is that truck? It's a 24. Davey said I have an 06. Very cool. Daryl said it's a 24. Yep. Glad he's got everything manual. Electronics do suck out loud. They definitely do. Lars, my bearded brother. What's up, buddy? Dodge trucks are not like the older ones. No, for sure. I've had a boatload of D150s, D250s, and I'd just soon drive them around than this. I really would. If I could find a super clean, almost like brand new one out of somebody's collection, I would literally haul my crap around one of them versus this. Marky Despin, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Are you ready to shred some tires, buddy? I'm ready to go. Big Hoss, hello, my brother's 22 Ram getting new heater core replaced. Woo, have fun with that. Have fun with that. Davey said, I love a good old D250. Man, I love them. I've owned a gazillion of them, and I love them. I absolutely do. But when I sold off 90% of my collection, trucks are going for good money right now, and my return on investment for those was insane. I had to let them go. Let's go. Can't wait. I don't know if I'm going to make it with my old truck. Man, dude, I hope to see you there, dude. I really do. I appreciate you stopping in here. I follow you quite a bit on Facebook. Yeah, I'm ready to let her eat, man. I am so ready. Go down and hang out with you guys. It's going to be a blast. I'm hoping I'm able to get there. Either truck or cars, either way. This old boy's going to be a minute. He's coming all the way from Lexington. What up? Blaker, what's up, buddy? You're from Washington, huh? I seen the plates. No, I'm from Kentucky. I am from Kentucky. Going to see how much it is to rent a truck? You're just going to get with them U-Haul trucks, Marky? Rusty, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in, man. Those look like Washington plates from this angle. No, they're good old Kentucky plates. Just plain Jane Kentucky plates. Get you back over here. Looks like the Ram chived on it. Yep. Yeah, it's down like 2 flat tires right now. They're on their way to get it. The guy called me a little bit ago, so that turd's out of here. It's a shot. They just bought that thing. But yep. So I'm driving the old go-kart Camaro around. It's fun to get in and drive around, but getting out of it, it's rough for an old fat guy. Big Hoss is in Wisconsin. Very cool. Very cool. I like Wisconsin. I like it. You think your car's ready to go? That's good. That's good. I can't wait. He said Oregon, Washington here. I have a house in both. That's very cool. I bet you talk all day long. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. I don't know a whole lot of people that just don't talk. Let's see. Let's see how much my stock motor holds up. It's survived 4 events so far. Oh, I'm sure it'll do just fine, brother. I'm sure it'll just fine. Appreciate you, Davey. Thank you very much. Marky, to be honest with you, the burnout pit I'm looking forward to, but I'm mainly looking forward to Skid Row. I want to go down Skid Row so bad. I can't wait. It's unreal. I just cannot wait to do it. It's going to be a blast. I got 9 motors in that car. Yep. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. It doesn't take long. Charles, what's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Happy Black History Month. There you go. Happy Black History Month. Alan said, how long you had OT, Chris? Not sure what you're getting out there, Alan. I may had that, or I'm not sure what you're asking. You're at my pleasure. Glad to see you with good content. Well, good content's pushing it. We're pretty mediocre here. But I appreciate that, Charles. Thank you very much. History is every day, not just a month. That is a very fair statement. Alan, if you're asking how long I've had that, I've had it a little over a year, maybe. I wish we'd get the sun back, but they're calling severe storms here tomorrow, and then I think snow on Saturday, which is no good. We finally got the fields open. The donkeys and the cattle are tickled to death to be out of that barn. I got to get down there this weekend to clean that barn out and get more round bales put in there because they destroyed it that month they were in there. That's going to be fun moving a gazillion tons of manure out of there. Seems like Squirt's Grand Prix is more dependable than the new truck. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Steven said POS Dodge. Yeah, right now it is. That is for sure. Darren, my Canadian brother, how are you, sir? Hey, Chris, sorry about the troubles you're having. I started to get better 2 days ago, and now back into round 2 of my lupus. Me and you having some bad luck. Brother, I hate to hear that for you. Keep pushing forward, Darren. You got this, brother. You got this. Thank you very much. Good to see you in here. You should come out to Stafford Speedway again for Cletus. Marky, I'll be there. I got it on the schedule. I've got all of the Cletus events on the schedule. I have some Burnout National events on the schedule. And then obviously like Mo Party. I'm not sure if you're going to LS Fest or not. But I need to put it on the community page. There's a bunch of events we have all intentions of being there. Thomas Buchanan, nice truck. Well, thank you. It's not very nice right now, but hopefully we can get that fixed up today. Battery said, yeah, they say we're getting tornadoes tomorrow. Hopefully the fiber duster doesn't blow away. Nacho Cuda too. Yeah, I hope not either. I hope not either. Yeah, Alan, I've had that a little over a year, brother. I've had it a little over a year, and it's got like 40... I don't know the exact 44,000 miles on it. My goldfish drowned. Can I buy you a fish sandwich? Sure, 100%. Margie said, I was there last year. Did we? No, we didn't go last year. Unfortunately, my cars are down. I'd like to see how they changed the pad, if I'm being honest. I never did, I don't think, watched any video from the event last year. But the first year we went, the pad was super small. It was set up just like Indy. And then we went from Stafford to Tom Bailey's event in Michigan, and it was set up the exact same way. Then I was able to get that pad figured out because it was just, I think it was 100 by 50. And it had like a 60-foot by 25-foot dog leg in it. Got that all figured out, and then I haven't seen the pad anymore. So I'm kind of curious how they set that up. Let's go Burnout Nationals. You coming to Middletown? I plan on it. It's on the schedule, brother. It is. Wow, not long then. Get a new one. Yep. Like I said earlier, I'm looking to get a dually. I may just do that today. We'll see how it falls together here. Metal Art Daryl said we're under Nader. Watch till Friday. Yep. I'll move this out. We're getting into some shady here. Blake said, build a Restomod 70s, 80s truck with a 6.4 swap to pull your flock of blown Mopars. I'd like to. I actually used to, when I had my newer truck before this one, because I usually get one every year. So I'm going to say probably it was 22 or 23. I had a D250, really nice triple black that we pulled our cars with then. And then when Kathy and I decided to sell out our collection of cars, it unfortunately went with those. It stayed localish here. I think it only went down around the Cynthiana area. I went to Cynthiana Rod Run the year before last, and it was actually there being shown. The gentleman that bought it gave it to his grandson, I believe. But no, I'd love to. I'm just tired of these new trucks. I mean, they're nice to have and all, but it's aggravating some days. And I love that little truck too. I do. I mean, we ordered it to what I wanted, which was all manual everything. And, but yeah. William said, I'm expecting snow and freezing rain. Got the roof shoveled off and such. Will you be safe out there, William? Marky said, I'm working on a motor for the Mustang. It's a surprise for now, but let's just say it's going to be rowdy. Dude, I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. I just want to get through the year. I just want to get through a whole year, engine healthy, no problems. We have 3 cars, so if I lose one or I lose 2, I at least still have another car to drive. I hate missing events. I can't stand missing the events. I like hanging out with all you guys and chilling out, and the fireworks shows that we're not supposed to have in the pits, that kind of thing. That's the stuff I enjoy. I love it. Davey. Yeah, I got 2. Got the red truck and the Mustang. Not sure if you've seen the red truck. If I did, I may have seen it in photos. I don't think I've seen it in person. William said, Davey, I will be doing the same a bit later. You guys party out, man. Party out. Darren said, I missed what happened to the truck. Is it serious? I don't know yet, Darren, to be honest with you. The tow driver's on his way to get it. Dodge's tow company, whatever. Whatever. As soon as we get it up there, we're going to check it out and see what's going on. If it's just a starter or something like that, well, I'm sure we'll just go ahead and do it right then. They did tell me, regardless of what's wrong with it, they're going to cover it, which is fine. I'm down with that. But if it's something major, I'm just going to get rid of it. Battery, how many small blocks have you gathered up so far? I bought 5 the first day. I actually bought another one this morning I was supposed to go get. But, unless I put it in the Camaro. I think it's a total of 7 is what I've bought so far. Yep, I did. First thing I did, David, was check the fob battery. Because I had that issue with my other truck. And, it's in there like swimwear. Yeah, I mean, it's good. What's in your blown burnout car? The green one? I don't have a green, unless you're talking about Homer. He's blue with the green firewall. That's a 426 Hemi. I haven't brought it out this year. I gotta get the body done and then put the engine in it. Yes, I did score 2 rollers, 100% sure. Unfortunately, one of the rollers that I bought had a cracked block that we didn't see it until we tore it apart. It was in the lifter valley. But we was able to save a lot of the stuff out of the engine, which was cool. Did not buy any Magnums, no. I had a guy message me wanting to sell me a Magnum yesterday, but he's all the way at Michigan, and it was a 6-hour one-way trip, 12 round trip, and I didn't want to drive that far. I bought every 360 I could within, 100 miles of here that I'm aware of. But I've got feelers out everywhere. I put out ads, putting, cash in hand for your 360. That A&W needs a big scoop of vanilla ice cream. 100%, but that'll be later on today. Love root beer and ice cream. I love it. Hence why I'm fat. Sweets, Little Debbie's got her claws in me pretty deep. Mark, you said you going to Burnout Nationals in New Hampshire? Oh, I'd have to look. I would have to look at the schedule, Marky. I'm not sure. I think that one was the same time as Ice Cream Cruise, if I remember right. I'd have to get the schedule out and look. Maybe. Are you going to the Ice Cream Cruise? That's a good one to know. I've never been. I've always wanted to go, but I've never been. Never been doing a burnout. Let me put it that way. I'd love to go to Australia next year, even if it's just to watch. That would be awesome. Or maybe ride with somebody. That would be cool. I'd love to do that. I don't think it is because of Burnout Nationals is going to Ice Cream Cruise. Well, then you must be right. I'd have to look. I'm not sure. William said, fat, now you're still in shape. Round is a shape. I like the way you think, William. I like the way you think. What I just tell the wife is I'm not fat. I'm big boned. That's what my mommy used to tell me. Jonica, how are you, young lady? Welcome. My Suburban heater core went out yesterday. Are you going to work on the Trans Am? I'm assuming Trans Am. Yes, I'm going to work on the Trans Am as soon as I can get done with the mess I'm in with my burnout cars. I've got parts here for it. I just got to do it. I was hoping to have it done by at least the end of summer, early fall. Frank, what up? Yo, BRG and fam. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I forgot to mention that as well. That was a killer video. Mohammed, hello. How are you, sir? Welcome to the chat. If y'all could smash that like button for me. If you haven't done it, drop me a sub. It's 100% free, and I will guarantee you the most mediocre content on YouTube. What I feel absolutely terrible about is Jason's up there getting these engines built, and here I am farting around at the house. I'd rather be up there helping him out right now. Nothing says sleeper like velocity stacks coming through the hood. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Davey said, no sugarcoating here. No. The Motley Crue cab dart rules. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Mohammed said, hello from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Well, hello, Mohammed. Thanks for being here. Alan says, cuddly. Yep. I wish this guy would hurry up and get here. Let's get this show on the road. I'm ready to go. He's probably going to wonder when the banjos are playing when he comes back here. I don't know if I'm going to Ice Cream Cruise. I'm all the way in Mass. Yeah, that would be a heck of a run. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm curious how he's going to get that thing on there. Unless he's going to run with like a, a hook and book type thing, because I can't get it out of gear. I don't know. I'm kind of curious how he's going to drag that thing on there. Submit and like. Okay. The Grand Prix is deserving of a Pontiac 400 in the future. Yeah, we'll leave that up to Squirt. Oh, you're talking about the Trans Am? No, I would love to, and I've got everything for it in the house. is to put an LS3 in it, is what I'd like to do. With a Whipple supercharger or something real crazy, but that's Kathy's car. She can figure out what she wants to do as far as drivetrain goes, because I haven't bought anything definite for it yet. I do have an LS down there that I could put in it, but we'll just have to see what happens. But the Grand Prix, yeah, the Grand Prix, that's up to Squirt. That's 100% her car. Whatever she wants to do with it, we're going to do it. You know, as you guys know, Terry and Tara at Sinister Motorsports essentially gave that Grand Prix to Squirt in the fan mail, which was awesome. Battery said, Ricky said the ice cream cruise was a blast last year. Oh my God, I'd say it is. It's a solid week party. It's just a party for a week. Muhammad said he's a fan of Pontiac. Very cool. Bob, wait a minute. Hold on. I got to do this right. The notorious Bob Miller is in the house. My dream car is a 70 GTO. Well, I'd say so. Let's see. Bob said, are you still going to Florida in March? Yes, Bob. I will be there with something. Grimm's engine should be done today, tonight-ish. Hopefully Noisy Crickets by the end of the week. And we can have the engines being put back in the cars this weekend. Lord willing, we can get everything ready to go. Darren said, now you're dreaming. Yep. Yep. Always. Battery said, by the way, did you see Ricky at Sick Week have his six-pack hood fly off? No, I did not. I didn't watch much of Sick Week. Well, the last 2 weeks I've been dealing with this mess. What would be the best day to come see you? During Summer Nats, if we make it for Summer Nats, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to play out. I think the boys from Australia are actually running that show versus the Freedom Factory. At the Burnout Rivals, whenever, just like you have every other year, just come to the pit party. You know, we'll have the booth set up and the cars there like we do every other year. Get it caught up on these here real quick. I might have lost the chat. I don't know. Battery said we need to link up for Sick Summer within the next few years. Really want this D50 to be a drag and drive truck. Dude, that would be sick. That's going to be sick. Who's going to be driving the truck, though? You or J-Bo, or who's going to be driving it? Both of you? I'm assuming if you take it to Sick Summer. Sorry about that, guys. I'm keeping an eye on this GPS for this delivery guy. You should let me ride with you in Middletown. 100%, dude. Meet up with me. Shoot, I'll let you drive the car, Marky. I don't care. I'll ride with you. Darren said I need to get rid of the black cloud over your head. Boy, you ain't kidding. Tell me about it. I mean, you know as well as anybody. You know as well as anybody. It's been a mess. It's been a mess. Hopefully this here ain't that big a deal. We're going to find out here soon, Darren, and then we'll get back up and get to work. Say less limiter, here I come. Hey, I'm in there like swimwear, brother. I plan on taking 2 cars to every event, so, you know, if you don't have a car with you, take one of mine. I'm down. Run them out. That would be kind of sick. I'm down for it, man. I'm down for it. Chevy 5-speed, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the chat. Thank you very much, Muhammad. I appreciate that, bud. Thank you very much. All right, guys, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Ain't got nothing but time right now. Good night of living this rain. Unreal. Mark, you said I've never drove anything with a huge blower. I find that kind of hard to believe. Are you going to be in Texas anytime this year? I don't know. Maybe later on in this year if they put something on down there. I've seen 2 on the schedule, but I think they're later in the year, Jonica. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look. I need to post it on the community page for everybody. Will he do it? Bet he don't. Thank you for being a member. What's happened to the truck? I don't know. I don't know yet. We're waiting on him to come get it and take it to the dealership. How's the weather today? Pissing rain and about 50 right now. Cloudy as all get out. And then I guess they're calling for some nasty storms tomorrow and then snow over the weekend. So, you know, typical Kentucky weather. Mopars to the front, 100%. I just want my Mopars to run right now, let alone be at the front. William, that's generous of you. Let others with your cars. I do as well. They ain't going to mess them up any more than I have. Nope. Nope. That's one thing that we've always done, William, is we're not those kind of people that rope our cars off and you can't let the kids look at them and stuff. We're at events. I mean, I've had a zillion dads and moms and kids and stuff sit in the cars for photos and stuff. I don't rope mine off. I take the keys out of them. I hit the kill switches so they can't accidentally hit a button, and they can have at it, man. I'm a big believer in the next generation. You know, I mean, if we can't keep people interested in it, there isn't going to be nothing left. Mohawk, hey, also thanks for being a member, bud. Mark, you said I'm doing burnouts on my sim right now, practicing making sure I don't hit a wall. I don't have a sim, but I do have the Burnout Masters game on my phone. I get in there and play around a little bit, work on tip-ins and stuff, but I don't have a sim, not even close. Yep. Seth over there, you know Seth, obviously Seth Kavanaugh has, when they done Frosty the ice cream truck, you could buy his truck for like, I don't remember what it was, $5 or whatever. I don't even remember what it was anymore. So I downloaded the game and bought a few of people's vehicles on there, and it obviously they got the money out of it, but just to try to support everybody. It's one of those sit on the toilet while you're pooping games. You know what I mean? Just, you get up and you can't feel your legs anymore, and it's one of them kind of games. Yeah, I probably spent like 30 bucks on that game, and I think I'm addicted. Yep. It's a fun little game. I don't play much stuff like that, but again, they told me about it, and I downloaded it and bought some stuff for everybody, and it's pretty cool. Well, guys, I don't know if we ought to hang out in here for the next hour and just shoot the crap, or just end this and come back on when I get here to get my truck. I don't know. I hate this standing around business. I know that. I could go down and work on the Dirty Dodge for a little bit, but its engine's also up there at Calvert's. All right. You guys tuned it in for traction to be all the way down so you can do like 4 360s. So fun. Yeah. Frank's like, hurry up and wait. Yep. 100%. Austin wanted me to drive that junkyard jet, but my old told me not to. The opportunity after seeing him in the burnout pit. There you go. I don't know, fellas. Yeah, this hurry up and wait crap's just ridiculous. Been out here since about 4 o'clock this morning, and it's what? I don't even know. Probably what, 10, 11 o'clock now? This is ridiculous. I've got absolutely nothing done. I did stop and go over some merch stuff this morning, but I went over to Darren Stadler in here at Advanced. Checked on some parts, some other stuff. Went over to Jason's, talked to him, told him, I'm going to be a loafer today. Kathy Mills, what's up, babe? Everybody give a thumbs up in the chat for my beautiful wife, Kathy, the one that makes it all happen for you guys. Marky, yes, I've got merch. It's on my Facebook page, Busted Radio Garage on Facebook. You can look on there. It's pinned to the top. There's all kinds of crap in there, dude, if you want something. We ship out on Friday. We pack up merch on Mondays, Tuesdays, ship on Fridays. William said she felt bad, but said, oh, well, making new ones every day. He broke his pitman arm and broke up next pass. Go with your gut. Ooh, that's no good. Well, I appreciate that, Marky. Thank you. Yeah, I'll keep you posted, bud. I'll keep you posted. Probably going to end this here in a minute. And then I'll just restart it back when he gets here. We'll get the truck loaded and go up to the dealership, see what they do. Probably just stay live there. They let me film there. I actually filmed a couple videos for them for that truck. They gave me like, I can't remember what it was. They paid me a couple $1,000s to shoot some promotional videos when they opened the dealership kind of thing. Got a smoking deal on that truck when I bought it. But, yeah, I'll probably film some while I'm in there. They got some pretty cool cars in there, too. Good luck, brother. Got to run. Get the youngest. Be safe, brother. Thank you, man. All right, guys, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll out. Appreciate it for liking, subscribing. You guys know the deal. I love you. Appreciate you watching. We'll catch you next time. BRG out.